for this Epson Artisan 810. First date was available and was in August 2009, but I had this printer over maybe 13 years. I had printed 1,000 copies until yesterday, after I did head cleaning, then alignment, then nozzle check, then on the screen up here I had a picture saying the printer ink pads are at the end of their service life. Please contact Epson support. This is what I got. This is the message I had, and I'm trying to do anything to go around that. This is the message, and you look at that. That's the message I had. So they want me to contact Epson. Only I got white pages when I print anything after that. The end of the page was some ink on it. I did that many times. I get the same message. Need to contact Epson support. Then I went online for look for YouTube, and if you find any videos say about Epson Artisan 810, to find out if any other way I can fix that, or anything around that, around this message, so I can get it back to work again. Nothing on YouTube about that, message. So I have to get around that for Epson Artisan 810. So I unplug it, then try by myself to find out any way to go around it. Look over here, open this up. Can't find anything here on this side. Tell me to get to it. So I bet you it's gonna be in the bottom of it, the bottom of this Epson. So what me do first, take all the ink out. Take all this ink out. From the side. Make sure anything's not left there. Then I'm going to flip it upside down, close it up, flip it upside down, and I'm looking there where is the ink supposed to be this side here. So it's supposed to be in this area here. This side here, so you can't get to it for any reason. So only things you get to go underneath this stainless steel cover. So use a flat screwdriver. It's not that hard to pop it up. There is the cover. Then I look up here. It sounds like movable, but where to it. Then I had one screw here. It be unscrewed. Keep it to the side, so make sure not losing it. And see what will happen after that. So There you go. This, the whole thing's come out. So it's the connection here. I already did the cleanup anyway. This thing's up. This connection here, and this all the pad. See all this pad. If you look up here, this is the waste tray. All the ink go from here, coming from up. What's dripping off any ink coming through here. Then this pad, you know, sponge, like can to suck all this ink out and keep it up. And yesterday when I had it like this, all this is black. I mean, you touch it, you feel the ink on your hand. So what you do after you take this one out, you take it to the sink. So I took it to a tray to the sink and soak it in dish soap and water, and like warm water. Lift it for 5 minutes. Make sure you use gloves. Wear gloves, because this ink stink. I mean, they will leave a stain on your hands. So what you do, start from one section, go to the other section. Make sure, take a picture of this, the whole thing's up. So when you take this, each part, you take each part of it, then you run the water on it and squeeze as much you could until you get clean water in each one. Then you put them to the side. Make sure all these up go where it's supposed to go. After you like this, like a sponge, so it's take a time to get to clean everything's up. So you take everything's up. So the one you can't take underneath, you can't take it. Some of you can't take it. Only thing, just keep washing it up with the run water from the faucet on it until it gets clean. So all this movable, all these side movable, all this movable, and some of these movable, but the rest of it just can't move it up. And make sure you wear gloves. Okay, make sure when to clean after you run the water clean up, get each one small pad and make it sandwiches like this, and you do brush it in, push it in, press it as much as you could, and you could see the stain coming out, or the color come out, and clean up. You know, you could use more than one and two, or maybe three sometimes. You need to until you get almost dry, like 90% dry. Okay. Then after that, what you get your dishwasher like this, and run each one with the heat until you get it to dry. Or especially those days now, and because winter time, you could use for the heat come from your central air and heat. You could put it there, leave it for 3-4 hours until all this is dry out completely. Then what you did after that, you take each one from where it's supposed to places, you just put places and try to fluff them up like this. You fluff them up let's go back to normal, because after they dry it will be almost, very very tight. So you fluff them up all the way up, each one, go through as much you could. You will bear, put them there, then you close the whole things up, is clean and neat in their places. And make sure, if you just take your time to find where each one goes in this printer, in this tray, for just to cover everything up, because they ain't going here, and those sponge suck it up, each one, each color coming up, then go all the way up, then until it be full, which is, that's why I had the message come on this. And what you did after you're done with that, make sure it isn't dry. See, everything's dry, everything's fluffy, and be gentle. Be gentle with them, because like a paper. So you don't want to tear them up, So after that, what you did, you're done with this. After you're done with this, plug it, make sure it's dry first. Plug it back in. And see, sometimes these fall off after you done with them. So you just take your time. This is upside down here. So do this bit here, back here, and make sure I'm going to push them up so it can stick there. So they're not going to fall off. This, and push this one all the way up. Push this one all the way up. Oh, look at this. It's falling off. Fluff it up here. Fluff it up more. Keep falling off. There you go. This one in. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Make sure it's not gonna. This piece can't fall off. This one not fall off, this one's gonna fall off. This job take a while for it to adjust yourself to it. Push them down. This way it will be fluffy. Here we are. It's into place. Get the screws. Screw this back in. And pop this one back in. Make sure it's the right way. This way. You get adjusted up a little bit. Okay. See again. Is something here. It's not add up. Okay. This is the right one. There you go. There we are. Okay. Raise this one up a little bit. There we are. That's it. Then you go back, plug it in. Plug it in. Need to put that ink back in. And this is guarantee will work. You don't have to call Epson or do anything else. And that's it for Epson Artisan 810. How you change the waste tray or clean the waste tray on it, so the message will be gone and you will be have almost newer one, or act like this will be new one. End of the story. Use that, Julie.